There's something inexplicable about stepping your foot in a place where every first encounter unfolds. It's like traveling without a map, and you're a complete stranger to a new place. And this is where independence takes its lead.
The reality is, growth thrives everywhere. Like how sprouts grow in the most unlikely places, and it just unfolds the beauty of not knowing things. It's like your souls are being put on narrow road, where the asphalts rage like hell. But your heart chose to continue, because it burns. It breathes fire.
And time taught you to be patient and kind, thriving like a bud in a broken pot, carrying the dust by your chaos. Like a caterpillar, you slowly wrestle with realities you thought were just a pinch of salt or spices. But now, you are crawling to taste the leaves on top. The intrinsic reward to your stomach. The tastiest leaves graced by sunlight.
You are no longer the caterpillar who only crawls to eat and sleep, eat and sleep, and eat and sleep over and over again. Now you are thriving to see the world up there, where the flowers bloom, where the bugs pollinate, and where the salt water reaches the other end of the river.
And when you close your eyes, you'll be surprised that the storm was over, and that your heart is filled with people who made your exhausting days a joyous experience, and that made you quite fascinated and proud that each day you are walking together in each inexplicable journey, where you learn from your experiences and individual reflections.
It's a real wonder. It's a real wonder that there is something inexplicable about stepping your foot in a place where every first encounter unfolds with people, with not just people, but now souls you've fallen in love with.
And when it's always the first encounter, it's gonna be like coffee. At first, you'll feel lost with the bittersweet angst of how to begin with in the first place. But time could tell how much you improve.
Gusto ko maging teacher kasi someone inspired me to be one. Kasi nung bata kami, ako yung teacher sa teacher-teacheran, kaya feeling ko bagay ako dito.
Gusto ko maging teacher kasi I came from a family of teachers eh.
Gusto ko maging teacher kasi sabi ng mga teachers ko dati, bagay ko lang maging teacher. Gusto ko maging teacher para may cake at regalo ako tuwing Teacher's Day.
Ano? Naligaw lang ako dito eh.
Stepping to Basista National High School, I felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. It was their main high school, so I wondered what the students were like and how would they behave. And as we walked around, the students greeted us cheerfully, and that felt good. It felt good to be acknowledged as a teacher and to feel the respect of the students. And of course, we met our resource teacher, Ma'am Jo. I was instantly impressed. Her passion for teaching was contagious, and I even got goosebumps listening to her talk. And there I knew I was in good hands. So my first day at BNHS was a great experience. I learned a lot, and I'm very happy to be there.
On our first day, I was overwhelmed with all the things around me. Like, is this really happening? It felt like time had passed so quickly. I cannot describe what I was feeling. My body was cold, and imagining that we will be having a demo teaching made my stomach churn. But as the day went on, something magical happened. I started to enjoy everything, and all my anxiety gradually disappeared, as if it had been blown away with a sprinkle of magic dust.
To be completely honest, I didn't have many strong emotions when I was visiting Basista National High School. It was the same as every other school I've been in. Sure, it had its own share of problems, like how the noise in the gymnasium can be heard throughout the school, but it also had its strengths, like how everyone in there adapted accordingly to the challenges, not mentioning the food. The food. Oh, yeah. I was also surprised at how so many students greeted me while I was passing by. Maybe it's my posture or something.
To tell you the truth, I wish to be in Bayambang National High School. But then, not everything will go according to your plans. Basista is not even my second choice. But my cards turned upside down. I was assigned to be there, even if it's far away from home. And I know it's going to be a real journey for me, because I am going to step out of my comfort zone. At first, I felt like I was a stranger to my own self, being called ma'am by teachers and students. And throughout this field study journey, I learned much from the experiences, from the computation of grades, on how to accomplish school forms, and of course, dealing with real students. My first ever class, the grade 9 STE class. And it was a great experience to be a young teacher.
The truth is, at first, I wasn't excited at all. I was nervous because I didn't know what was coming next. We didn't have a clear plan, and all we knew was that we had to show up and wait. As time went on, things started to get easier, especially with the help of our resource teacher. She boosted our confidence, and hearing ma'ams from students felt like a dream, something I once imagined. And now, it's becoming real. I'm happy, I'm glad, I'm part of the best experience of this field study journey.
When our FS journey began, the first thing that came to my mind was the adjustment that I need to take. From wearing a white BSE uniform to don an FS teacher-like fit. And when the doors of Basista National opened, I heard students greeted me, "Good morning, sir." And it's just one of the moments that gave me kilig. But on a serious note, our journey in Basista National is like a fantasy facing a reality.
The whirlwind of field observation and demonstration teaching at Basista National High School was an intense period. It was not that easy. I saw the struggles of our group. Every drop of sweat, every tired step, every early morning alarm, and every crowded jeepney ride. But beyond that, I am forever grateful for that experience. I have an unexpected growth and connection with my groupmates. We are learning so much from each other and growing as teachers together. And now, as I can witness the fruits of our labor, it really proves that we can achieve our dreams to becoming teachers.
Bukhaw sa aking mata ay nagbago na. Ibig ba sabihin nun ay hindi na ako palag? Tang bawat kislap ng gunita nagiging bagong alaala. I waited all my life just to be with you this time. Kasi kahit tagal naging tanga, nalulot sa sarili ko mga luha. Pero hinawakan mo aking kamay. Pwede ba dito na lang tayo habang buhay? Habulin natin sabay ang araw ng ating magtanaw. Tulo ng ating akal. Saan man tayo abot ba't kahit na ano man kalayo.
To fall in love with a teaching profession, one must experience to be a teacher. As we closed the doors of our field study journey, we saw the realities of the educational system. We witnessed how teachers strive to give quality educations to learners and their hardships, and also the underlying problems in the school setting and how the students cope with it.
Now, it's time for us to take a step forward. It's not about what we observe that matters, but how are we going to continue after all the things that we have learned? It's time for us future teachers to start early, navigate the world of learning, master the art of questioning, and give assessment to our learners.